He's like everybody else in my family. Nobody really fits in the family because we're always fighting.
Let's face it, she's challenging.
In what way am I challenging?
You are a total bitch sometimes.
Well, that was like Roseanne and her boyfriend Johnny from her new reality show, Roseanne's Nuts. You know, let's talk about men for a second.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this one seems to be working. Do you know there's a story about a woman who cut her husband's penis off again?
I saw that in the news.
Remember, Lorena did that back in the day, and this is the first copycat I've heard of.
It's crazy. It's not right. I'm against that.
Of course we are. Yeah. She was wild. But she might get away with it because, for some reason, if a man did something bad to a woman like that, I think he'd be in more trouble. Why is that?
I don't know if that's true. I think anybody that's a crazy son of a gun like that, they should take care of all of them, male or female. And they need to get sent to another planet,
also,
people like
how
that.
bad could he be? Why can't you just nag him to death?
Yeah, really, like we do.
Like we do. It's so... But marriage is hard.
Yes, it's hard.
It's very hard to do.
I'm not good.
No.
I'm not good. I just care about myself, and, you know, I don't really... I'm serious. Like, you know, I'm like, oh, crap. You know, like, the only reason I probably ever got with anybody, when I'm real honest, you know, when you're, like, real honest.
Yeah.
Therapy and stuff.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I just want somebody to sleep in front of me at the door so the monster gets him first. That's all.
Well, you want a bodyguard.
Yeah, I want somebody to be in between me and the bad stuff. But, you know, it's, you know, a guy gets tired of that.
They do.
Yeah.
Richard Jenny, who was a very funny comedian, you know who he was? He passed away. He used to say, I'm looking for a woman who will just talk about me.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want, too.
Yeah, but so does your...
It pisses me off that they have, like, their own thoughts and stuff. And they just want to have their own thing, and it's not about me, and it makes me mad.
Yeah, it gets boring for you.
Yeah, it is. It's totally boring.
So does Johnny do that?
No, but Johnny, he's like, I actually, after 8 years, don't hate the guy, which I can't believe.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, and I care about what he thinks. Like, I'm always like, I wonder what Johnny thinks about this, from anything, like a news story, whatever. I like to get Johnny's take on this, and then I'm like, good Lord. You've grown, and then I like go, I've really grown.
So maybe he's your soulmate, like, you know.
No,
like,
he hates
like
that.
Governor Sanford. Remember, he found his soulmate in Argentina.
No,
maybe
Johnny
he's your
hates
soulmate.
all those words. Soulmate. He goes, no, don't ever use the word soulmate.
Really?
He hates all
Why is that?
Because he thinks it's a bunch of BS, and it's like, yeah, we get along. We have a nice thing. We get along. Leave it alone. Don't talk about it so much.
How's the sex?
Soulmate. Well, you know, it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm glad you asked. We're very happy and very suited to each other in every kind of way, and I enjoy his company in every possible way I could.
Really? So you're still active in that department?
Well, you know, I mean, he wants to... I shouldn't say this, but, well, you know how men are, and you know how old menopausal women are, and so it's like you just try to, like, be nice and do stuff that they want you to do.
Yeah.
You know, but, I mean, you know, come on.
But Viagra is killing postmenopausal women. It's like,
I know. It's terrible.
I can't. It's like they never stop.
That's what I said. There should be a law against... that's what's wrong with the world right now, is old men on Viagra doing what they shouldn't be doing and doing it for too damn long. Because, you know what? Nobody really wants to have sex with an old man. Am I right?
Well, it depends how much money he has, I think. Not me, but a lot of women feel that way. Not me. I'm not interested. I like younger guys. But a lot of girls like an old guy when they have the cash.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Remember that Nicole, what's her name?
Simpson?
Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh,
she married that old guy.
Oh, she deserved every dime of that.
I know she did for what she had to do.
And they took it away from her, too. He left her something like $50 million or something.
It's not enough.
She worked for every penny of that money. Right, Joy?
On her knees.
That's right.
Yep. God. All right, let's see. So now, are you going to marry this guy or no?
No, he won't marry me, so I'm like over it.
Why, do you want to?
I did for a while say we want to get married, and he's like, I'm a hippie. He's like, I'm old. He's never married. He has a daughter, though. And he had a long-time relationship. But he's like, you know, I'm just never going to stand up in front of a bunch of people and like do that blubbering act. That's what
oh yeah, I agree with that. You don't get married in front of people. It's so embarrassing to take your vows while people are watching. But that's the part I like. I like the wedding part where you wear the dress and you make the plans for the whole thing. It's the after the wedding stuff. Well, what do you think will change?
Huh?
What would change?
I don't know. I don't really, the idea of living with the guy, that's not as exciting as like the wedding.
Yeah, I say, no, that's true.
Yeah.
Now, what about your previous husbands? When you think back on all your husbands,
yeah,
was there, what can you say good about each one of them?
That I'm divorced from them is the best possible thing I could say for either of us. I'm sure they're relieved to not be my husband anymore.
You think so?
I mean, I'm no day at the beach. Let's just put it like that.
Well, what about Tom Arnold? He had a nice ride there for 2 years with you.
Yeah, 2 years. We were married 2 years.
Yeah.
And, Joy, they were the happiest, most wonderful 2 years that any lady could ever dream of.
You say that with such sincerity.
And I mean every word.
And what about the Ben? He was 8 years, right?
Yeah, it was 8 years of hell.
How did that work out?
No, I'm kidding. None of them like me anymore. I mean, it's not easy to be married to me, and, you know, I just wish them all the best. They tried, but no guy can really take it. Let's be real. Let's just be real.
Yeah.